1995 DUSA 1-cent coin. You might think a 1995 penny isn't worth your attention, but hidden among the billions are rare errors and high-grade examples that are selling for hundreds, even thousands of dollars. Some collectors even wonder if a 1995 D penny out there could one day break into the $1 million club. So let us find out what makes this coin special and which ones you should never spend. Historical background of the 1995 D penny. The Lincoln cent has been in circulation since 1909, and by 1995, it had already become one of the longest-running coin designs in U.S. history. The 1995 D penny was minted during a time when coin collecting was gaining popularity again in America. The Denver Mint struck billions of these coins, continuing the iconic design introduced decades earlier. This penny features the famous Lincoln obverse by Victor D. Brenner. The Lincoln Memorial reverse by Frank Gasparo. These were the last years of the memorial design era before the Lincoln Bicentennial series in 2009. So while the design is familiar, the rarity lies in the details. Where and how the 1995 D penny was minted. The Denver Mint struck the 1995 D penny, and with over 7 billion coins minted, it's not rare in sheer numbers. But like many modern coins, a few examples struck with errors or preserved in exceptional condition are worth a second glance or a second paycheck. Mintage number, 1995 D Lincoln cent, approximately 7,128,560,000 coins. The coin is made of a zinc core with a thin copper coating, weighing 2.5 grams, and measuring 19 millimeters in diameter. Because zinc coins damage easily, high-grade examples are less common than you might think. Design details worth noticing. Obverse front, Abraham Lincoln portrait facing right. In God We Trust at the top. Liberty on the left. The date 1995 and mint mark D on the right. Lincoln Memorial at the center. United States of America arching above. E pluribus unum in smaller text. 1 cent at the bottom. Small imperfections, doubling, or breaks in these inscriptions are often clues to valuable varieties. What makes a 1995 D penny valuable? Not all 1995 D pennies are valuable, but several specific factors increase value, including mint errors, double dies, off-center strikes, high-grade condition MS67 or higher, die cracks and cuds, wrong planchette strikes. These features can make a 1-cent coin worth hundreds or even more. Popular errors and varieties in 1995 D pennies. While the 1995 double die obverse is most famously associated with the Philadelphia Mint 1995 P, the Denver version doesn't have a recognized DDO from major grading services. However, 1995 D coins do come with other valuable varieties and striking mint errors. Here are some to look for. Off-center strike. The design is misaligned, showing blank space. B error, a die break between the B and E of Liberty that looks like the letter I. Clipped planchette, a curved or straight piece missing from the coin's edge. Cut errors, raised, irregular blobs from broken dies especially on the rim. Struck on foreign planchette, occasionally, a penny is struck on a dime-sized or smaller foreign coin blank. Coins with these kinds of errors are always in demand by collectors. Proof and mint set versions. Were any made? There are no 1995 D proof pennies, since proof coins are only struck at the San Francisco Mint 1995s. However, the 1995 D coin was included in uncirculated mint sets, and some of these coins have been preserved in stunning red, mint state condition. Collectors chase these high-end examples for their luster and sharp detail, especially when graded by PCGS or NGC. How much is the 1995 D penny worth today? Now let us talk about value. While most 1995 D pennies are still worth 1 cent, coins in high grades or with mint errors can sell for much more. Grading plays a huge role. A perfect MS69RD 1995 D Lincoln penny can command a price 50,000 times higher than face value. Recent auction records, real examples that sold high. Let us go over some real-world examples of 1995 D pennies that sold for impressive amounts. A 1995 D penny graded MS69 read by PCGS sold for $2,880 at Heritage Auctions. An off-center strike 1995 D Lincoln cent, graded MS64, sold for $310. A clipped planchette error 1995 D, with great detail, fetched $135 in a certified slab. Another high-luster MS68 RD 1995 D went for over $400 on great collections. These examples show that even coins from the 90s can still impress collectors and auction houses when the condition and rarity are just right. Could a 1995 D penny be worth millions someday, you might ask? Could a 1995 D penny ever be worth $1 million? So far, no 1995 D penny has reached that level, but it's not impossible. Here's why: other Lincoln cents have sold for massive sums. A 1943 bronze center sold for $1.7 million. A 1958 doubled die was valued at over $250,000. If a unique error from 1995 D were discovered, say, a double denomination or wrong metal strike, in pristine grade, it could eventually bring 6 or 7 figures. That's why collectors keep looking. Every coin is a potential treasure. How to identify and sell a rare 1995 D penny. If you think you've found a valuable coin, here's what to do: do not clean it, leave it untouched to preserve value. Use a magnifier, look for doubling, cracks, or misalignment. Weigh it: a wrong planchette will have an unusual weight. Compare it online, use PCGS, NGC, or error coin databases. Submit it for grading, especially if it's uncirculated or shows an error. Sell smartly, use certified auction houses like Heritage, Great Collections, or trustworthy eBay dealers. Always include clear, high-resolution photos and accurate descriptions to attract top buyers. Tips for collectors: what you should be doing now. Start with rolls of pennies from the bank, it's cheap and fun. Organize your collection by mint mark and condition. Invest in a coin loop, gloves, and storage books. Follow market trends and auction sales. Learn how to spot real versus fake errors. And most importantly, stay consistent. Big finds often come to those who search the most. Conclusion: don't overlook the 1995 D penny. To wrap it up, the 1995 D 1-cent coin might seem common at first glance, but behind its familiar face hides a world of rare errors, collectible varieties, and high-grade coins worth real money. Whether you're a new collector or an experienced numismatist, it's always worth checking your 1995 D pennies a little closer. Who knows, your next penny might just be a jackpot. Thanks for watching.